What's up, everybody? Alpha Flores, CEO, President of New Age Electric. So, I posted a video prior to this, CEC 2018, Article 110.14, C1, Equipment Provisions. I left a note in the description, and it gets really deep, and I just wanted to quickly explain. Maybe reading it is kind of confusing, and it is. You have to kind of go back and forth, reread it, go look at a device, reread it, and kind of get understanding what it really means. So this is only gonna take a few minutes. I'm gonna jump right into this and explain. Okay, so I referred to 3 right here, and this is for anything under 100 amps. Conductors with higher temperature ratings, if the equipment is listed and identified for use with such conductors. Okay. I should have talked more about this. So what this means is, and I gave an example. If something very basic, you have a 20 amp receptacle. A 20 amp receptacle is more than likely it's rated for I believe it is 60 degrees, just like it mentions up here. I could be wrong. Certain receptacles are different, but this provision here says that for this example, a receptacle number a 20 amp can take a receptacle, the terminal itself rated at 60 degrees, can take a 14 gauge wire and a 12 gauge wire. Okay, so if you're utilizing the 60 degree column and the conductors and wiring, the provision allows you to use the 90 degree column if you were using THHN. So although it says you can't, it's saying that to use the 60 degree column in all of these, the number 3 does state that you can go to a higher conductor if the temperature rating of that equipment is allow you to use it. We're going to jump back into the other one really quick, into temperature limitations, and I should have read this, and I didn't read it itself, so let me try to see if I can zoom in a little bit. It's going to be harder to, yeah, I can't really zoom in that far. So okay, temperature limitations. The temperature rating associated with the ampacity of a conductor shall be selected and coordinated so as not to exceed the lowest temperature rating of any connected termination conductor or device. Conductors with temperature ratings higher than specified for terminations shall be permitted to be used for ampacity adjustment, correction, or both. So you got to read the temperature limitations and then go into the 1 through 4. And this right here is telling you this particular one. And you can notice that out of all of the 4s, they don't have a temperature column, because I'm assuming that when NFPA created the books, they understood that there's devices that can have a lower terminal rating but have a wire with a certain installation that can have a higher ampacity rating, and then that's why they put that 240.D overcurrent protection. So it all makes sense now. And I'm gonna, for instance, I'm gonna jump back into 310. I believe it's 310. Conductors for general wiring. Okay, so here's that 60 degree column, but this is types T, W, and UF, 75 degree column and 90 degree column. So you see THHN is in this column itself, and then you have an ampacity limitation, opacity limitation on here, because you have the 2 asterisks. You have to go back to 240.4D for the conductor overcurrent protection limitations. So, that being said, a receptacle, if it was a 15 amp or 20 amp, but you could use a number 12 or a number 14 wire, THHN, because of the insulation, allows you to have a higher temperature rating, higher ampacity. Sorry I didn't put this in the last one. I apologize. I hope this made a little bit more sense. If you read it, you're going to have to probably read it a little, maybe more than once or twice, even 3 times. And then you will say, okay, that makes sense now. Once again, Alpha Floor CEO, President of New Age Electric. Drop a comment if you have one. Thanks for watching.